Well, why does it go? Hello, everyone, and it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Yes,
Because
it
I'm
is.
finally back with Deb. I haven't been with her for a while because I haven't felt well and it didn't work out.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm so
Oh,
happy to be here.
of course. Well, I'm really happy to have you. And hello to Marby and CJ and Bunny Rabbit. I love that. And Sarah's here. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Yes, I'm so happy to see her. So, yeah, Deb and I just making some plans about some things we hope to do together. I do want you to bring up the fact that you have another book, or it's not a pamphlet. What would you call it? Just
No,
a
it's not a novella either, because I think
no.
now a novella is a novel, right? Is it,
It's a
or is it?
small novel. Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah, it's not a
yeah.
novella, but it's like the same size. So it's like 100-page, 105-page
Mm-hmm.
book, the size of like this
Yeah,
versus this. It's not like a big read,
right.
and it's about women who get attached too fast. I have done it. It took that breakup took me years to get over. In fact, I still have a little something going on, right?
Yeah.
So I know it's a huge part in people's lives. And
Mm-hmm.
the main thing is this would be a book you would give a friend who's going through that.
Oh, yeah.
To say,
Yeah.
yeah. And so you could, and in the, it's not a cover to cover kind of thing. It's more like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling crappy, I'll go to that chapter. I'm
Yeah,
feeling
yeah, yeah.
I'm spiraling, I'll go to that chapter, that type of thing. Same with I Have Your Number. It's like you don't read it cover to cover as much as you
Correct.
do when you find
It's a
somebody,
handbook
what's
that
that
you go to.
behavior?
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And I
So a
love
lot
the
of
fact that it's not that long so that you're sitting there going, oh God, I can't get through all that. You don't
I
have to. You don't have
I
to.
don't
You just
have
go to
to.
where
And a lot of people think I can't leave a review until I read the whole thing, and that's not true. If you like the
Mhm.
first chapter,
Yeah, that's perfectly
please
fine.
leave a review. But it's called, as it stands now, I've registered it with the Library of Congress as Read Him Clearly. The next one's going to be Read Her Clearly.
Good,
And
good.
so that's my muse right now.
That's fabulous. Deborah has written a number of books since I've first known you. You do, the children's books that you've
Yep.
done are fabulous, and or
I
the
had,
yeah,
you're so
middle-aged
sweet.
kids.
The
Yeah.
middle-aged one. The thing is that I've wanted to write all my life, and it wasn't until AI came. Now, I do not write with AI, but
Right.
I need Grammarly. I
Yeah.
need that in
Yeah.
that robot
Yeah.
Grammarly, because of it's easier. I can write now,
Yes.
and that's why it took me till in my late 60s to
That's
decide I
okay.
can.
And that's
Yeah, better
yeah.
late than never.
Look at Grandma Moses started painting at 90, so you're ahead
That's
of the game.
right.
Yeah, you're ahead of the game.
I'm ahead of the game. I love that.
Hello to Nancy, just visiting, Drew, Andrew, Linda Thompson, good to see you. Kendra, Sarah Broilsbeck, Donna Ortiz. Wow,
Hi,
we have a
Donna.
party going on here today. Yeah, it's wonderful to have you
It's a
all.
party.
It's a party. Yeah. So, yeah, it is a beautiful day. At least it is here. Is it in California? Is
Perfect day.
Your perfect
Yeah.
day. Wow,
Yeah.
that's great. Yeah. I'm noticing some of my crocuses are coming up. And also I have hofsta plants, they get really big and they're,
Yeah.
and Keith bought these, they're called king hofstas, and they're like 3 times the size. You would know what they were if you saw them. You would say, oh, that's what they are. They're like this big, and they get really tall, and they're already starting. So.
Oh, wow. So then we're really, well, usually in Seattle area, the Northwest, you'll have some good days and things will start popping out, and then it'll freeze again.
I know.
Let's hope
Absolutely.
that doesn't. Let's bring our
Yeah.
warmth to you.
Warmth to it. Yeah. Oh, and it's 70 degrees and sunny in Santa Fe. Thank you. Oh, that sounds really wonderful. I love
Oh,
Santa
but
Fe. Yeah.
Donna Ortiz, you're
Uh-huh.
you're like she's. I talked to her yesterday, and she said it's 33 degrees. I said, is that Celsius? I'm hoping.
Yeah.
No, it's
It's in
Fahrenheit.
Pennsylvania. It's still a little chilly there. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Now
yeah, they are.
she's getting her channel up. We're working on it.
I know. I'm thrilled. I'm really
I'm going to
thrilled.
have her on in May, I think.
Thunderstorms rolling in this weekend, Sarah. Oh dear. Yeah. So this is the first time Sarah's husband does taxes, and I've done taxes for years and years and years. I refuse to do them this year. I just don't want to do my taxes. I just don't.
There you go.
And so I'm going to I will send in my extension, but
Yeah.
I'm not in any hurry. 65 in North Carolina. Oh, you guys. Hi, Sherry. Welcome. Froxy Roxy.
Whoa. Look at
Bunny
that.
Rabbit, you're
25
thinking
overnight.
about starting YouTube? Do it, girl. I think you're a girl. If you're not, yeah.
If you need help, reach out to one of us, and we'll point the way.
Yeah, it is. It is a pretty long stream of finding things out. I mean, I found out, yeah, it really is. Yeah. Yeah.
And when you do it all yourself, and what I needed to look for was a tutor, and I did pay for a tutor for a few things, but the gap between wanting and doing, that is a chasm that would take. Every day is an all-day thing to learn one thing, but if you had someone, I should do classes on it. Not that I'm the best, but just to say, this is how you connect the dots. Yeah. And that's sort of what I'm doing with Donna right now. But then once it's off and going.
I did that once where Marina and I sat with some people in you were there. You were there, weren't you? I think it was on Zoom. Did you do? We were talking about different things about YouTubes. Yeah.
It really helps.
It helps a little bit, just
it does.
Yeah. And I had a situation where I was asked if I wanted to be in this group where I could learn how to do advertising and tag in advertising and all this stuff, which was like a limited group of people. And I went to it, the first meeting, and they had 600 people or something like that at that. And they couldn't answer your questions. And I was like, oh my God, this is way over me. And so I didn't really, and I think it's a good plan, but I think it has to be, needed.
I've got news for you. This may or may not be true.
Okay.
But I've had challenges like advertising my books.
And
the Amazon and the this and that.
Right.
The long and short of everything is really complicated. AI has come out with other things now to where you can, it's something else to pay for, but it's minuscule because you key in things and then that takes over. But it reports 24 hours instead of every day or every other day. Anyway, things I paid hundreds of dollars to manage, I think I can do it but it's not there. It's not here yet. It's just a whisper in the wind that I'm waiting for.
Yeah, no, I totally understand because I've worked with some of that too. You get all these emails, would you like to collab? And then you look at it and, they'd like to collab with you with Monster drinks. Well, I don't drink Monster drinks and I don't want to talk about Monster drinks.
You mean, you mean Monster called you up and wanted you to
somebody
sponsor?
Somebody, it was them or it was somebody that sent me, they could be parsing out different things too, but we've seen your videos. We think you'd be a good fit. Would you like to do an advertisement for this energy drink?
Wow, you're getting sponsored requests.
Yeah, but I'm like, and I remember Linda G saying, it isn't something I have to believe in something in order to.
Oh yeah, well that's given.
Yeah, but yeah, that's kind of
good for you though. That means you're really there. You're coming. Yeah,
well,
yay.
I've worked really hard at it. I'm up to about 81,000 now. So
proud of you.
I would love to get to 100 and get the plaque. That would make me very happy.
Yeah.
That would be an
Let's get her
achievement.
there.
That would be an achievement.
Share this. Ask
Yeah.
your people to subscribe.
That's right. That's right. I want to make sure that Katie Newkirk and Seascape, hi, Gimme Lemons. I love that name. Donna
Oh, that's
McCormick
fun.
Angel. Yeah. I think I said Kendra, and Nilani and Sanity Claus. Hello, sweetheart. It's
Sanity
wonderful to
Claus.
have you all with us today. Yeah.
Thank
Do
you.
you have your
Thank you.
coffee? You got your coffee and your cards? Yeah.
Coffee.
All right.
My cup that says, I think it only fair for you to know that I am a practicing witch. I was going to have one of those things with a welcome mat with that on it.
Oh,
just in case someone came, and thought you're going to mess with you.
Yeah. I have a mat. Speaking of mats, I have a map of, the doormat, and it says, no need to knock. We all know you're here. And it's my Shih Tzus. We already know. You don't have to even knock. We'll let them know. Yeah. Yeah. This is wonderful, Bunny Rabbit. That's exactly what I am right now is 70. I turned 70 last year, and we are doing it because we are the crones. We are the ones that have been working on all this time. And if we can help other people, then that's all we need to do. And I remember people saying, oh, there's so much competition. Don't look at it as a competition.
Nah.
If you can look at it as a collaboration and something enjoyable, that and you get to meet the nicest people. I would not have met my friend Deb if I hadn't done this. Yeah. So it's really nice. Yeah.
And those of you in competition that have their business and want to so when I owned my hair salon and it got slow, I thought, oh, woe is me, it's the competition. But then I took a walk through there's a way I walked from my house through the zoo, and then there's an overpass on Aurora, which is a very busy street. 4 lanes. And there I was on the overpass looking down and thinking, Spirit was talking to me because I was bummed out and melancholy, and says, look at all those cars. There's at least one person in each of those cars, and most of them have hair. There's plenty. There's plenty to go around. And so it made me feel so much better.
Even bald people, they have to be shaved,
That's right. You got to shave it.
Yeah, got to do it. Yeah. Denise Fletcher, another inspiring lady with her channel who started recently and is of a certain age, which we don't mind saying. But yeah, if we don't pass on our art of believing in our souls, our abilities will die off. Perfect, girl. Perfect. I love it.
That's true. We got to feed ourselves.
Yep. And absolutely, Seascape. If one person has been helped, that's priceless. Yeah, I agree.
I love that. That should be on a mug.
I know. So I have a mug, speaking of mugs, and it said something like, I am not a quiet woman or something like that. I love to swear like an effing lady or something like that. It's fun. Oh, sure. Hi, Rossi. Good to see you. Oh, yeah, we will definitely encourage you. Just realizing at the same time, it is I've been on here 5.5 years. Have you been on Deb did a lot of work in the private sector, with her hair salon, but also doing readings.
And things. And I started at if you look at my channel, I started in the 1300s, but it's just sat there because for a long time. I think it's been 3 years at least.
3 years,
but
yep. But it's growing, so there you go.
It's growing, but the whole idea was me. I'm so self-centered, it's all about me. Where if I find that I'm not giving with a full heart, or if I if I drag myself on because of duty, I just can't live with myself for that long, because I had to do it so long. When I was a kid, I had to do it all the time, do things I didn't want to do or didn't feel like, and then feel really bad about not giving them a full heart, especially when I was in hospice, because I didn't want to do what I was doing in hospice. But God, the blessing I received from, it was a real tug of war. So I really did that. So sometimes I'm on,
Yeah.
sometimes I'm
Yeah. So we've got Marina's here. Yeah, it's great to see you. And
Hello.
thank you, Rossi, Kendra Lesher. Linda Thompson has probably, I think, Linda Thompson, that you were here when I first started. I remember so well. She'll be 80 in May. She started watching around 70. So there you go. Yeah, there
Have
you go.
gone so fast. I hear you, girl.
It did. It did. Everything is going fast.
Yeah.
I mean, it's April, for God's sake. Next week it will be mid-April. It's hard to believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to offer the opportunity also to let you all know that I have two classes coming up. I have a class in June on spiritual alchemy through journaling, and it is on my website at heartandsoulconnected.online. And the group that was in that class the first time, I think it was in January, we had a great time. We did. We use a book. We meet on Zoom. It's not excessively expensive. It's $50 for 4 weeks or 5 weeks, whatever it is. So it's not a lot of money. But I'm learning, you're learning, we're having a good time together. And so the other one is the one everyone's been asking for, which is ancestral healing. And we had that class last month, and it's going to be in July to August 2nd on Sundays again, in the afternoon Pacific time. And we had a lot of epiphanies in that class. We really
I want to
did.
take that.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that next time.
Next time. Yeah. It's and that one's $60, which is really, and it's just one time. And, we do have a book for each class, not my book, but a book. And so, so I just wanted to pass that along. You can go to my website. Deborah is working on lots of ideas. So,
oh, man. Yes, I am. Added value for my membership, because so far they've just supported me, and I've said a big fat thank you and a kiss. But now I'm going to actually do something, and we're going to collaborate, right?
Yes, we will.
On our memberships.
Yeah, we're going to have a membership meeting on an idea that I wanted her to weigh in on, and we'll have both at this particular Zoom meeting. We'll have both of our memberships there, so you can always join the memberships. You can join at any time. If you could join the day of, and you can come if you want, but you don't have to. That's fine. But this is just something extra value for people who do that. It's not really for me. I say this, and I do mean it. It's not about the money, but there is time involved. So it's more about the exchange. That's it. It's about energy exchange. And I would like to retire from my other job eventually. So
I know. Well, I'll tell you, I don't have a big membership, but boy, those that I have has really helped me be able to sit down and write without thinking, oh, I've got to go out and work at fast food or something. I mean, it's very little, but I mean, it's enough for me to have that sense of support. Absolutely. That I can do what I love. And I thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. I can't say enough about both subscribers and members, honestly, because we wouldn't be here without you guys, and we just love you. So, So hi, Jen Bowles. It's nice to see you. Rossi, I'm glad to hear that you can join the class at some point. Rossi has so much to share. It's unbelievable. When she comes to the Dream Show, she's spot on in whatever she writes in the chat. It's like, wow, she's got a lot of insight. So yeah. Anyway, so we can take some questions from you if you'd like. Just no third party, like what is my husband thinking about, or any of that stuff, because we can't go there. Or if you would like to have Deb does the numerology. If you'd like to have a little look at that would be fine. Yeah. Okay.
Now that I can give you insight on a third party if I have the numbers.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And honestly, her book is amazing. And it's just the beginning, because I think there'll be 5 or 6 more. Yeah, I really do.
Thank you
Yeah.
for that.
I do. I see. Somebody said I had a couple of books in me way back. And I thought, okay, well, I kind of did one, but it was for my family. And I'm thinking, no, I have classes in me. I don't really have that works for me better for some reason. So, yeah.
Really? Well, if ever you want to get started in that direction, because
Yeah, I know who to
have a
talk to.
lot of, yeah,
Yeah, I know
just
who
an
to talk to.
afternoon with me, little
Mhm.
wine, we'll be fine.
Little toke over the line. Yeah.
Yeah, like I do any of that, but
I don't
but
either.
I like to lean back and think I do, like the olden days. Remember the good old
Oh,
days?
the olden days. Yes, 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 yes. I was on the phone with the doctor, and she's going through all my problems, and I'm saying, it looks like I never took care of myself, but I never took drugs, I never smoked, and I stopped drinking like back in the 90s, and I didn't drink that much to begin with.
Yeah,
And so I said I tried.
you did fine. That's just a catchphrase.
It is. It is. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Kendra, your birthday's the 50th. I'm going to put you on the list then. Just put in, if you want, Kendra, you can put in the year if you dare, and Deborah can look it up
Yeah.
for you as well. Yeah. Maybe
Marina's-
what's going to be coming up for you. Well, we've got quite a number of people putting their questions in. Thanks for putting up with our banter here for a while. We'll go ahead and start. So I have, just so you know, if I missed anybody, tell me. I have Nancy, Andrew, Linda Thompson, Hibiscus Healing, Gimme Lemons, Kendra, Seascape, Sarah Broyles. All right. So if there's, thanks, Kendra. I'll put it up there. Oh, I loved 1985. That was my very favorite year. It really was.
Really?
Yeah, the music was wonderful. And I was 30, and I liked being 30. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's a wonderful memory.
Yeah. It really is fun. All right. Thanks, Marina. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize how it does cost us money to do this. Yeah. Yeah. We actually probably
Yeah,
spend
it
more
does.
than we
Actually,
make.
now that I
Yeah.
think about it, it really does. But
Between StreamYard and other things.
oh yeah, it's all those members or subscriptions we need to look
Mhm.
this good.
To look good. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you like the music too, Kendra, even though you were born and probably didn't know it in the beginning. That's really
Yeah,
wonderful.
but you heard it while your mom was dancing in the living room, I'm sure.
That's true. That's true, by symbiosis. Thank you, sweetheart. You know what's really funny? I remember when I met Keith, I was only teaching composition. And my husband introduced me as a professor of literature. And of course, I could do it. I just wasn't doing it at that time. And I'll be damned if there I was, a professor of literature within a year.
Oh my
They
goodness.
gave me classes that were more literature. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So it was fun.
That's awesome.
Oh, Bunny Rabbit, you were 30 in 85 too. Wasn't it a good year? Oh, the music was awesome. Okay, so we'll start off here. I could talk about that all day. Sorry. All right.
It's fun. Hypnoticity wants a message from her guides. You got it.
Mm.
Ooh. Can I go first?
You may.
Okay, what Spirit wants to mention is a financial institution of some sort or a contract. It could be inheritance. It could be a will. It could be mortgages or an institution, but it's a financial, because the first card out for the reading is Pentacles. It's the King of, I don't usually read that. You read the suit, but since it's such a big one here, he's in my face, I'm going to say the King of Pentacles. So that's an institution. And what the next 5 cards is the message. And that is, you're looking to your vision for whatever you're working on is a little too narrow. The hangman came in reverse. And so, and I think maybe, you're procrastinating.
We're just talking about that. Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So what I want to say. So first of all, we have, this is how I'm building the story. First of all, we have the Four of Pentacles, which means you know you have your money, but you've got all your bills covered. You just don't have any others. So I don't have, with the reverse hangman, I don't have enough to send to the, if I owe anything, I don't want to do anything. But look, Spirit is saying, you got it, girls. Queen of Pentacles is right here.
There you go.
It's just fine. And also what's interesting is that you don't have to worry about whatever, I don't know what's causing me to say this, money you got from others. You don't have to worry about like an inheritance or I don't know, whatever, because I've got the Six of Cups reversed, meaning money you got from the past doesn't matter. And then the 10 of, now the 10 of Cups upright, you know, just means a happy, everything's perfect. In this case, is going to read it as family, you know, coupled with the reverse. So it's nothing that you got from the family or anything else that's going to affect your taxes in a way that you can't manage. So I bless you and leave you with that.
So I got the Lovers first, and these are the Audacity cards. It's kind of fun. But I thought maybe, Nilani, Keith's settlement with the company, that could be what she's talking about. And because I got the Lovers, it's like you and he have been waiting on this forever and ever and ever and ever. So I don't know if that came through or is coming through, but I'm just going to put that out there. The other two cards I have are holding on to what is familiar, release the grip of limitation. So there you go. There's that one. And the last one I get is tell a new story. I love this. Tell a new story. So maybe you'll be able to tell a new story at this point once all of this comes to pass. So they're applauding you for your ability, even though it's days that you've had that were difficult. They're applauding you for your tenacity, I think. So yeah. Hi, Magical Mermaid. Yeah, 9 years. Yeah, I know. It's been way too long, Hypnicity. Thank you, dear. Celtic says Mars heads into Aries, so count to 30 before you say anything you'll regret. People are angry. Tread carefully. Thank you. I needed to know that. I did. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, his injury might settle soon. Well, good. Hello, Essence of the Moon, and hello to Roman. I saw you were here too. Nice to see you. All right. Nancy. I'll be able to sell my car in the near future. All right.
Oh, that's a nice yes or no. That's an easy one. So this couldn't be more clear.
Go right ahead whenever you're ready.
So, as you know, I do yes, no's with 5 cards. Each card has a different value of yes or no. It's in my deck, but it's a formula that you can apply to any deck. And the answer is yes, but. I love that. Yes, but it's a loud yes. I only got 2 no cards. I got 3 no cards, so I guess it's no. But it's going to be around the corner. For instance, whatever you're doing, don't give up. Success is right around the corner. Defend your price. Defend your price because you don't know what's right around the corner. So right now, it looks like you, will I sell my car? It could be whatever you have formulated in your mind. Remember, this is not the future. It's what the future is synchronizing up in accordance to how you're thinking and speaking. So what this means is that you need more information because of the moon. Need more information to be able to get a price and stick with it. So it looks like it will sell, but there's a little more information you need. And was it this? Oh, in the near future. A near future to me is 1 month. I don't know if it is for you. I should have quantified that. So all you have to do is there is something under the hood, I think, that you need to look at, and or a negative Nelly in your life that says you can't get that for your car. You got to get rid of those.
Don't you hate that? I know.
Yeah, get rid of them.
Yeah, get rid of. Well, and I get the same thing. I get a little bit slow moving. So that might be what you're talking about. But it says, you know, a strong focus is required. And that might be exactly what Deb says, because someone may say, no, it's not worth that. But look, I get the heart.
It'll work.
You're going to get what you want, and you're going to love it. So, yeah. Hello, Gerald. Yeah, it's lovely to see everybody. Hi, Suzanne Grigsby and Salama. We'll do the best we can. We've already got way too many, so we'll do the best we can in answering questions.
Well, we'll just speed up. We'll just speed up. I'll speed up and quit going on and on.
Linda, you're in Nashville, heading west, driving the car. Oh, well, that's wonderful. Linda Kennedy. All right. Thank you so much.
Oh.
All right. Andrew, a general read. Okay.
Love that.
I'm going to say no more questions. I've got more than we can probably handle, but you know, you might get a message in the readings that give you exactly the answer you need.
So, Andrew, here it is. We're talking about your emotions right now, which can slow us all up, right? But as the institution of your relationship, whether you're in a relationship now, it's someone from the opposite sex. In other words, first of all, I have the Emperor, which is the institution of lovers. So it could be a relationship. Feels unsteady with the reverse wands, 4 of Wands, but there's a deepening of your relationship coming not coming soon. And the reason I say quick is because I have the Knight of Wands right beside it.
Oh.
So if there's trouble in paradise that you are aware of or not aware of, then just pay attention to that.
Pay attention.
I don't know if you're.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting because who do I pull up with the High Priestess here? And there's that person of the opposite sex. And the High Priestess isn't the High Priestess the one that hides? Some things are hidden and some things are revealed.
Yeah, but she never gives you the whole answer. She gives you the next step only.
Yeah, she wants you to go step by step. But I'm also getting family, love, and connection, home, roots, and origin is important in this. And also that the handcuffs are here right now. They look like they're really big. Sometimes you feel really powerless, but actually I think they could slip right off, or that you really do have the key to unlock. It's just that you don't think you do. Yeah. So thank you, Andrew. All right. Linda Thompson. Nice to see you again. All right.
Oh, major card came out first. So we're talking about your spirit. Spirit is saying that you need to move a little bit. This is the Ace of it's the Ace of Wands. And it's surrounded by 2 cards, the Sun and the 9 of Cups. The message doesn't get clearer than that. So what Spirit would like you to do is physically move forward on something, anything. It could be an extra walk. You can offer to walk your neighbor's dog. I'm thinking walking for some reason, but that's going to bring you the sun and your wishes fulfilled. Sometimes when you're walking, you get epiphanies, and that's your wishes. Think, oh, there's my idea.
Yeah, I love that. Or in the shower, right? One or the other.
Yeah.
So, Linda, I have here, share your bounty. You are a wise elder crone, and people need to look at the wisdom that's around you. We have owls and, a big cup of tea. You have something to share with those who are younger or that don't know. And it says here, innocence, compassion, and reflection are you. So you can mirror that back to people as well, and they can feel your energy. And finally, I get evidence, revelation, and materialization into form. Whatever it is you'd like to manifest is manifestly possible for you. Just keep up that focus and let go of what it is that you're wanting, and it will come to you. So thank you so very much. Sarah, any insight is where I should be focusing my energies right now?
Good question. And it's
Yeah.
coming at a good time because you're at the end of a cycle right now. We've got the one of the very first cards out is the world card. So no wonder you're thinking, what's next? What should I do? What's interesting is that I have family focused with the King of Wands. And there's a couple of options, you the Queen of Pentacles, so this is your family, but there's a couple of cards here offered that you're not taking advantage of. You do not have to take advantage of this, but it's in the reading anyway. I have the Three of Cups as well as the Ace of Wands coming in reversed for this one. So either there are social situations you can say yes to and you're not going to, and there's other ways to like move your body, move your business forward, move your, I don't know, car, I don't know, that you're not looking at. It's there available. And Spirit, you can do you do you, boo, because Spirit will not tell you what to do. It'll just say, this is an opportunity here you're not taking.
Yeah, it's those subtle messages that come in. I'm getting here, big changes are coming, Sarah. So
yeah,
they're moving you forward into that. And I love this because this is interesting. They say, seek the ally. So yeah, there you go. There you go. Seek the ally. We are all in this together. And just a conversation sometimes. Deb and I had a conversation. Both of us were like, oh, yeah, why don't we try this? We hadn't planned that. Really. No. And so that happens. Finally, the reason why you're feeling this way is a sense of overwhelm. And it could be that I do know that it's a busy time of season for your families, but it says, nurture your energy. Make sure you take time for Sarah because she's the most important. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Linda. Thank you, dear. Thank you for your response. All right. I love give me lemons. Give me lemons and I'll make lemonade. Yeah.
Oh God, I'm going to have that song in my head. I won't sing it so nobody else has to do it.
All right. All right.
That doesn't guide me, easy. That you're not picking up on. I love the way that's put out because I say, I'm doing my work. What am I missing? I'd like that a lot. And the very first card out, which is the topic, would be action, which is the Two of Wands. It looks like you are making progress and you will be moving into calmer waters with the Six of Swords. No reason to stop it. So I have such good cards for you, sweetheart. So this might just be confirmation. Yeah. But Spirit is saying with the reverse Two of Swords and the reverse Four of Cups saying, just focus on what you want. There is a fascination you have that's all focused ahead. This is the one card, the Four of Wands, Four of Cups upright is a little more, I think not negative, but not, darker than it reversed. Because when it's reversed, it's like, ooh, I got it. I'm going to focus on that one detail. And so, and this is saying, go for it, go for it. Now, what's interesting, this could be just a placeholder, the Ten of Swords. It could be just a card to queue up the next card. I'm just going to mention it as don't be afraid. Who cares? No, anybody who tries to throw you under the bus is just because they're jealous or scared. It will not succeed unless it gets into your head because it is swords and thoughts. But think outside the box and it will be a home run. Whatever's on your mind, go for it.
I kind of get the same thing here. Yeah. First of all, this is the Audacity deck, and this one said, you got the audacity. And I'm hearing this message saying, you have the audacity to ask outside of yourself. and it's just a reminder that we have all the knowledge inside of ourselves, but we don't think we do. And we want to hear some validation, and there's nothing wrong with that. So I'm not suggesting that you can't do that. I do have a wheel, a change in circumstances and a new cycle. So I think once you are realizing that small, subtle things can offer a message just as much as big, huge things can, that you will find it because they're asking you to go ahead and kick up your heels And I think that one is what, even though the Ten of Swords seems like awful, I think it's like, don't let them keep you down. Kick up your heels and go. Yeah. Kick up your heels. Go for it, girl. So thank you so much.
She says, LOL, I do.
Good for you.
Confirmation.
Confirmation. All right. So I put up Kendra's. Yeah. And I will do a birthday reading on my cards for you, Kendra.
Yeah. And I'll just get to my calculator because I can't do math in my brain.
That's all right. That's all right.
Ooh, we got a master. Master number 33. Hello, my dear.
Wow.
And you are having a,
Yeah. That's great.
You're having a 2, but it's an 11-2 personal year, which means you got to find new ways to get along with others this year to have a really awesome year. So your best guess, if someone's mad at you, like if someone's mad at me, my first go-to is to gush and, what's going, I don't know.
What did I do?
Yeah. What did I do? So if I was in a 2, especially an 11-2, I would reassess and say, I'm going to react differently. I'll still make amends or reach out if I want to, but I will entertain the thought that I don't have to reach out. They can have their opinion. So it's a tricky little year like that. But nonetheless, if anyone can do it with grace and happiness, it's a 33 life path. Wow. New approach.
Good news, Kendra. Yeah. And I'm getting use your intuition and surrender. The direction is there for you. I'm getting follow your soul compass. I love these cards because they're so pretty. False perception and dependent, materialistically driven, or fearful is something you don't need. Like Deb said, try to focus on something different, a new way of perceiving something, a new way of dealing with something.
And I just have to always say this about the 33-6, and that is that you hold yourself to a high standard and you achieve it. You beat yourself up terribly if you don't. But on the flip side, what we see on the outside is that we have a sense that you are holding us to the same standard, and that can be anxiety producing.
Yeah.
And so understand that that's how you don't mean to. You probably say, oh, I don't, I'm all good, whatever. But it's not, that's what a 33 does. That's their job. And so to understand that's the vibe you send out, you'll think differently on how you might approach something. That's all.
There you go. There you go. Well, and I get seek your truest self. Take the mask off. Look at that. Yep. Wow. Happy birthday early, Kendra. Thank you, dear. All right. Seascape. Will I be able to find an affordable place to live? Your landlord selling the property. So you still haven't found one, huh, Seascape? Okay. Let's see what is going on here. Your husband says that all the time, Kendra? Oh, that's cute.
What?
Yeah. Whatever it was that we had said, she said, it's very true, Deb. My husband said, and that's the 33 energy. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So the answer is yes. And when you do find a place, you'll be happy to go to it. I have the Eight of Cups, one of the happiest cards in my deck or in any of the decks, I think. The happiest card is like the Eight of Cups. You're leaving something that you put a lot of time and energy into, but by the time you leave, you've already grieved everything. It's over with. You've got a new horizon coming up. And it doesn't look like you would. What's interesting, you're not going to find it in the traditional way. I've got Emperor reverse, so it might be word of mouth.
I'm getting the same thing. I am. Yeah. I am. She says it's hard to find reasonable rent in California. Deborah lives in California, so she knows. Yeah,
but there is affordable rent available. There really, really, really is, and you might have to go through institutions that you might not have. Maybe that's why it came in reverse. You rely on what's out on Zillow instead of looking at institutions that supports affordable housing. So, or
okay.
even realtors that might do that.
I
Look
got
for
a third
mobile
party.
homes.
I got a third party. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Yeah. And I also get that it could be a recommendation from somebody in your family.
oh, nice.
But teamwork will bring it to fruition for you. Yeah. So I think so. I think so. Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
I get the chills when we get like this validation across
I
two
know it's
readings.
working it. We're working it today.
Yeah, that's right.
Gold.
Roman says,
Yes.
"Yeah, Selena gift." Isn't that nice?
I'm so happy. I hope you like it.
Uh-huh.
If you like it, please review it on Amazon so I can. I hate to say that, but
I know, but it helps.
but
It really helps
but
her.
to me,
Yeah.
I never gave reviews before I figured out how important they were.
Yeah, yeah, no.
Thank you. I'm so
And I
glad you
do.
did.
I'm actually what they call I do it on Yelp, and I've been what do you call it? Like at the highest level of doing that for 10 years.
Nice.
Yeah.
You gave me
So
a
I
really
like
great review.
Yeah.
I really
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah, I think it's important, and I also think it's important if it's something that you can do is to add something fun in it or funny in it. You know, like maybe say I read this number and it's my husband or in my relationship, and oh my God, it reminds me of when we were dating, or you know, something funny that
Yeah.
connects. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Sarah, a message from your brothers, Eric and Michael. It's their birthday, and they passed shortly after they were born. I'm so sorry to hear
I'm
that.
sorry to hear that.
Oh, as infants, they died together. Oh,
It's
yeah.
what they say? It's what?
They died. They died right after they were born, as infants, and so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as soon as I saw your message, I started looking for them because I do the tarot to look for our people, and I do have one came through. I don't know if it's which one, but it was the father that we weren't aligned to.
Oh.
They had agreed to a certain thing that apparently they did. I've never had a reading like this before, so it's a little shocking to me. But
Yeah.
They started out balanced, fine, and then I get the King of Swords reversed. I don't know if there's something that came up afterwards that changed the chemistry of the mother, which means when a baby is conceived and viable all the way to birth, it's because they're completely aligned to the mother's energy, completely. That's why trauma can happen inside that. Okay. So we won't go down that one. But nonetheless, so whatever the mother is what's happening to the mother, then it affects. But it was a blessing. This is the weird part. A blessing with the Fool card. It was a blessing for the family because it was part of the agreement that both of the parents experience, the family experience. And I know that's hardcore, and I hate that to say that, but for the reason of the father not aligning, that was the mechanism that enabled them to release at that time. It's not like your father was at fault. They needed a mechanism to release, to enjoy.
And there was not an energetic match, right? Yeah. Okay.
Like backing it up too far from the situation to be, spiritually, but I hope you follow that, and bless you and leave you with that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And Sarah, I have here a message from the universe, which would be them, that says, if you're worried you don't have the strength to move on, think of how much strength you are using to hold on. Then redirect your energy and enjoy your life. So they moved on. And they did not take all their strength to hang on because they felt that this lifetime wasn't what they needed or wanted. And finally, I get echo, mirroring, notice what is being reflected back. And so I really do believe they're around you all the time. And they were thrilled to hear from you today. And it's their birthday. So how perfect
And
is that?
and another abstract thought about this is that walk-ins
Mhm.
are novice souls that enter because they want to like dip their toe in a real life and
Yeah.
they only agree to infancy, toddlers, maybe not even young adults sometimes, but they have to match with another soul, a wiser soul that would make a one-time soul shift into living the rest of their life. There's a whole lot more to that, but and it could be that where they just chickened out at the end and say, "Oh hell no, this is too old."
We've been there, done that. We don't want that new
don't like this,
T-shirt.
we don't-
We're out of here. Yeah,
But to stay
interesting.
viable with the mama, they have to stay in
Yeah.
alignment with the mama's soul. And then
Wow. You talk to them all the time. Well, they love you dearly. They really
yeah,
do.
you're
Yeah.
teaching. You're one of the good teachers for them too.
Mhm. Yeah,
They're
absolutely.
living life through
And
you.
Dad was an alcoholic. That may have been the lesson they did not want to live through again. Yeah.
Mm.
But I'm glad you're here, Sarah. You decided to stay for some reason. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So a message from you guys just visiting. Health has been challenging. Boy, can I get that. Boy, do I understand that. Yeah. Next, I have Anya, Bunny Rabbit, Salama, Suzanne, and Stardust. And that's probably the most we can probably get to in this session. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody. It's been wonderful being here today.
So the first card out is the Hangman, which is a very highly spiritual card. It's a master number, and Judgment comes in soon. So there's a lineage. Maybe the challenge with your health is through the family. Is it hereditary is what I'm saying? And if you believe that, you're feeling quite trapped with it, with the Ace of Swords, and feeling trapped with it, you're feeling like you have no choice, you can't defend it or fight. It kind of weakened about, you feel that it's your situation, your fight to get through it is weakened because it's a hard thing to process, and I so get that. But I also have the Moon reverse. There's some stinking thinking going on. You don't know what you don't know, so don't make things up.
Yeah,
is the message.
That's very true. That's very true. I want to mention that Deborah's going to be on at 2:00, I think it is, isn't it? With Linda De Gonzalez on.
Yes.
Are you simulcasting?
Yes.
Okay, so if you don't get your question answered, and Deborah's going to be here later on that show if you miss out.
I wonder if I put that up. I might not have advertised that yet. I better get going on that.
Yeah, it might be a good idea.
I thought it was next.
I think that you told me you had to do it before noon. We had to get it so you could have a break between. All right. So I don't know about this just visiting. Are you at a dead end job, or have you been not real happy with the work that you're doing, or are you looking for a job and feeling like I'm feeling that's part of the tension with the health? And it says here that, and the next card is Mastery. Building your area of expertise, expansive. So it might be time to move on or find something that brings you more joy. And I got Seek the Ally again. So this is the second time this card came up, but I'm thinking it means see if you have a friend. Are they hiring at your company or whatever? Or, an ally could be somebody that just is a friend, or it could be, you could even get somebody to do looking for you with a career, Indeed, or one of those things. I don't know if that's an issue or not, but sometimes our jobs can make us sick, for whatever reason, because we just don't want to go there. So, all righty. Anya. You retired last year. Okay, honey. So if you retired last year, then what this is saying is, to me, is that you're reintegrating the new way of life at this point. Isn't that true? Because you've been doing this for X amount of years, and now it's like, what am I going to do now? So I do like that, figuring out your next steps. Okay. Thank you. Hi, Denise McMullen. Hi, Garnet.
Will being at a pet expo and resource rescue on the 25th help kick off my pet healing venture?
She's fabulous. She helped me with my dogs. She really did.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. I say, yes, the Institute's going to help you.
Mm-hmm.
And blessings to your creativity. So this is the Seven of Cups. One of my favorite cards is your creativity. Not every idea you have is based in reality, but that's how we move our worlds, and make our reality come through. And I like the fact that you're not hoping, wishing, melancholy. This is the reverse star, right? The star is kind of like, don't worry, everything's going to be fine, and all that stuff. But this is like, I'm not hoping, I'm doing. And look at this. The last card, is the Queen of Pentacles. Bravo, success is right around the corner.
I agree with this. I love this because I get the mom boss. Isn't that funny? But it's your own business is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
You're the one that's in charge. You're the mom. There is a card that says emergence, servicing development, and arrival is coming through. Not arrival, but arrive, to arrive. Arrival is coming through. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. Oh, thanks, Roman. It's fun, isn't it? The Audacity deck. Yeah.
I'm going to have to look at that deck. Sounds nice.
It's fun. Yeah. All right. We got Bunny Rabbit, who would love to hear from her husband, Phil. Right.
I have to look for him. Sometimes people come through and sometimes they don't.
Yep.
It takes me a minute.
That's fine. Salama, you're next, and then Suzanne. If you're here, Suzanne Grigsby, let us know.
An older woman is around you.
Oh my goodness.
Did you find him? Is he coming through for you?
I have some cards that
Go ahead and move through that.
All
might
right.
Take me.
I'm getting that I really think that he loves the idea of you starting a channel, Bunny Rabbit, or just doing whatever it is that you want to do. I'm getting here that if people were against you, don't listen to them. Ideas and creativity are going to come into your hands, and you're going to come up with some really great ideas. If you're feeling turmoil or stress, he wants you to relax and take it easy. But the last card says it all. And it's what we women of a certain age really need to take as advice. And it's a 0 of fucks. So excuse my F, but a 0 of fucks. In other words, don't give a shit what everybody else thinks. Just say, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And don't look back. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So he did come in finally. Thank you so much, Phil. And it does show. First thing he wants to say is life did not end. We all believe that and hope for it to be true, but life did not end. The story continues. And he is saying, don't worry about people stealing from you or taking from you. He's got you. Got the Lover's card here. He's still connected to you. Stop losing sleep over every little thing. Yes. You are protected. You will be balanced. Everything financially is going to be balanced. In other words, don't, I guess, do the F's. don't give F's.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I remember my husband's been the one that's pushed back the most, but he finally said to me the other day, he said, you know what? I think I've reached my 0 or where I don't give an F about things anymore. Not in a bad way, just like, I'm not going to listen to what other people say anymore. That kind of thing.
It's like that's your mantra then,
Absolutely.
that F
Yeah.
thing, it's like all
Yeah.
of a sudden you say, so I have those old bumper stickers where you say something and then all of a sudden you become the observer instead of the victim
Right.
of it. It's
Yeah.
such a nice feeling.
It is a nice feeling. Yes, absolutely. So, yeah, go for it, girl. It fit. Yeah. Give no F's. That's right. Yep. Yep. Thank you. And excuse me to anybody that doesn't like the flying F, but it just is perfect. It really is. I just want to, Amanda Lee, yes, both Deborah and I do personal readings. Yes.
Yes.
And you can go to our pages, and should be an email. You can email us, or I think, do you have a website, Deborah?
Oh yeah, I have a website.
Yeah.
It's either my name or growyourlight.com. And I'm running a special on readings for a little while longer. And it's on it's there.
Absolutely. And yeah, and I also do Akashic Records readings as well. And mine is heartandsoulconnected.online. But yeah, whatever works for you is fine. We're not in competition here. We're just support each other. So hi, Mousy Girl. It's good to see you. All right, Salama. General reading. Salama, I'm hoping you started your job and everything's going well. She was out of work for a long time.
Oh.
So
I'm curious if she is now. So for the rest of the month, it looks like your creativity is available, but you're not. I've got this, this 7 of Cups reversed, meaning that you're serious. You're doing serious things, and I do have the 2 of Cups, which means that there is going to be either, if you're in a relationship, a deepening of the relationship, or there will be a rekindling of something, and then or meeting someone. In the way of the Knight of Swords, very bright fellow coming in, and it will be a close to a cycle. This month will be close to a cycle, and it would be you'll be triumphant. So it looks like a lot of good things coming around for you.
Oh, that's really wonderful. Bunny Rabbit, I'm from New Hampshire. You're from Massachusetts, and so is Linda Thompson. I lived in Mass. I was born in Mass. So I just wanted to throw that out there and let you know, yeah, original. That's why sometimes my ahs, I slur my ahs, right?
Yeah.
So what I get for you, Salama, is this is a closing of an emotional time. It's a moon card, but it's there are different phases of the moon. I believe with Deborah that this is the end of a cycle and it's going to get better. And they want you to remember to cherish all the small things. And I think that even in the dark times when you didn't have work or you didn't have things to, that were you were worried, that there were things that came through for you that were things to be cherished. And those small things are the things that matter in life. And people were supportive of you and that kind of thing. So I wish you luck. I wish you luck. All right. Oh, and all these Dorchester and Braintree. Oh my goodness, you guys. All right. So we kind of have a third party question, but it has to do with Suzanne. Will her daughter get the job to get paid to take care of her? And isn't that something like I know my brother was taken care of by his grandson and got paid to do that. I think that's what we're talking about, right? For health reasons.
It's something for the state usually puts that in.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm getting, I do get the family card, so we're on the right one.
That's right.
And I do get yes.
Okay.
I do get yes.
Good. Oh. Yeah, I'm getting the same thing, Suzanne. I get the lovers, but I'm thinking it's the 2 of you. I mean, you do love each other. It's not a sexual relationship, but it's that you can work together and to achieve the same goal. And then I get
I got the page of cups, so that would make sense.
All right, that's cool. And then I got she will be a welcome presence for you. It will be
Yeah.
a very good bonding time for you. Not that you aren't already bonded, but there's something special about a mother and a daughter that can work together, especially in
Mhm.
times of turmoil or health issues. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So, oh my goodness. You're Linda Thompson. That's right. Your mom was from Lynn, and I worked in Lynn, and I taught at Salem State. So, yeah.
Small world.
Small world is right. I am so sorry that we can't read anymore right now, but we are right at the end. Oh, you're very close. Well, you're going to get closer, girl. Yeah. But if you're wanting to have a reading and you weren't able to here, please go over and see Deb on her channel. Let's see, in about little under 2 hours. And she'll
Yes, and
be
I'll
on with
I'll
you on-
post it. I'll post it so you can get notified. I forgot to do that.
Yeah, yeah. In the meantime, thank you for being with us. Thank you for, this was a lot of fun. I enjoyed
I
this
love-
tremendously. Yeah.
I like
yeah.
it too so much. Thank you everyone for coming.
Thank
I
you,
appreciate
everybody.
you.
Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.